Hey, what's up, guys? This is Worse, and welcome to another episode of Worst Month of Terror.
Hey guys, what's going on? Tonight we're gonna do another favorite of mine, the remake of Friday the 13th. This is probably my favorite slasher character, Jason Voorhees. It's very iconic. I love the hockey mask, and I love the whole myth behind the character. I think it captures the best of the first three films and kind of sandwiches them all together.
To be specific, I've seen the first few Friday movies, so I do have a jumping off point, like a reference point for what was in this movie. Other than kind of the tropes that you see of Jason, like how he looks at first, which is with the sack.
The bag, the bag over his head.
Or bag, yeah, and then and then he gets the traditional hockey mask, which I like that quite a bit. I mean, rather than remaking the first, which would be kind of
boring because everybody wants to see Jason, and the first movie was missing Voorhees.
So I do applaud it for that. Popping up a lot through this is just annoying horror movie tropes that I do not like. That's mostly why I don't like horrors, mostly the characterization. But the characters in this weren't too painful. Like, I mean, it wasn't.
Mindless, all the chicks that had to show their boobs. I mean, yeah, he's right. There is a lot of annoying characters. Like, I mean, you got the stoner and the hot, two or three hot girls running around, which we all know that's what Jason does. He kills hot campers and stuff. The guy that got to play Jason Voorhees, Derek Mears, he's a real big fan of the character, and I mean, he was thrilled to play the new Jason. And I mean, my favorite Jason besides him is Kane Hodder, which he's been Jason longer than anybody. I love the reveal of the hockey mask. That's one thing that I really like, is that they really made it as epic as possible. He gets his bag ripped off his head, and then he just kind of picks it up for a second, and it's all ripped up, and then he kind of just pulls the curtain back, and you hear that shh.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Like, I mean, I love that. The people in this movie are really stupid because, like, the opening, they're going after weed, and he was pointing out that, like, that's a trope in these movies.
Yeah, it's just something I've noticed.
Yeah, and I really do like a lot of the kills in this movie. I mean, that's one thing. I mean, that's why you're here, honestly. I mean, if you're a horror fan, that's honestly why you're here, to see Jason pick people off. And the way the jerk dies in this movie, I mean, he gets, stabbed through the stomach and, gets this machete sawed up his stomach, and then Jason picks him up and throws him onto the spike. I mean, that kill's awesome. I mean, another good one is the guy's running. He goes after to save the Asian guy. Runs in a straight line instead of running in a zigzag, and Jason just takes an axe and just throws it, clear across, like maybe 20-something feet away from him, and just nails him square in the back. That's cool. And this Jason's not stupid. That is scary. Like, somebody that's smart, that knows the terrain and stuff like that, that creeps me out. That's much creepier than, him just being, and I have nothing wrong with the original Jason, but to me, that just sounds scarier.
Some people probably don't like him because he's just as different as he is, but I loved that. All in all, for me, whether you know by now or not that I'm just not the biggest fan of horror, I would recommend checking this out. Like, if you're kind of like me and the first few Friday movies weren't really like the most awesome things, I would say that this one is a cut above those.
No pun intended.
Exactly. Pun intended was definitely intended. This Jason is really cool compared to the Jason that I know. And that is the best thing that I can say about this. Of course, it's horror. The characters are stupid. There's nothing much more to like than Jason himself. And I do like that this meshed the first few Friday movies.
Honestly, I love it, and I've been looking forward to reviewing this. And a little shout out to my friend Ray. He didn't get to be on the show with us. He sadly couldn't make it, But happy Halloween, Ray, and I love you. And this Friday 13th review's for you, buddy. I love you.
All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. This was another episode of Worst Month of Terror. I've loved doing these so far.
I've enjoyed every bit of it.
All right, guys, have an awesome week and stay scary.
Thanks, guys.